Imagine waking up one morning to the news that someone has become a millionaire overnight. Perhaps they invented a groundbreaking product, created a viral sensation, or closed a monumental business deal. Most people would call it luck. But what often goes unheard is the story behind that single moment, the years of relentless effort, the early mornings, the personal sacrifices, the countless failures, and the daily habits that were practiced tirelessly. The reality is, success doesn't appear out of thin air. It isn't a random surprise. It is constructed step by step over time. That's why, in this video, we will uncover the truth about real achievers. We will see that success is neither magic nor reserved for a select lucky few. Success is a habit, and anyone, including you, can build it. Stay with me until the end, and I promise your perspective on success will be transformed forever. Success leaves clues. Every highly successful individual, regardless of their background or field, follows a discernible pattern. Success is not mystical, and it isn't exclusive. It can be studied, learned, and replicated. This is the truth most overlook. When we witness someone attain wealth, fame, or influence, we often attribute it to chance. But the real narrative runs much deeper. Every achiever leaves behind a trail of clues, small steps, daily disciplines, and consistent behaviors that accumulate into greatness over time. Consider an athlete like Serena Williams. While many see innate talent, the true foundation is habit. Talent might open a door, but consistent habits secure your place in the room. Serena didn't suddenly become a champion. She committed to rigorous daily training for years, practicing early while others slept, persisting through fatigue and defeat. This isn't luck. It's habit. The same applies to visionaries like Steve Jobs, artists like Da Vinci, or authors like J.K. Rowling. They all worked tirelessly, even without motivation, learned from their failures, and honed their skills daily. These are the clues they left. To find them in your own life, observe your daily routine. Do you rise early or repeatedly hit snooze? Are you acquiring new knowledge or mindlessly scrolling? Do you practice skills relevant to your goals, or are you waiting for the right time? Your answers reveal your current trajectory. Success leaves clues, but you must actively seek them. Study the lives of high achievers through their books, interviews, and schedules. Notice the patterns, and you'll find a roadmap you can follow. Think of success as a treasure map. Every habit and decision either moves you closer to or further from your treasure. Start looking for those clues today. Your habits define your future. Your future isn't crafted in one grand, defining moment. It is shaped by the small choices you repeat every day. Your habits. Many believe that monumental success springs from a single lucky break or one major decision. In truth, lasting success is built gradually through the minor actions you consistently take, even when no one is watching. Habits are the silent architects of your life's outcomes. Take brushing your teeth, a 2-minute act that, done daily, ensures long-term dental health. Similarly, learning just 10 English words daily might seem insignificant, but over a year, it amounts to over 3,650 words. Successful people understand this principle. They don't rely on fleeting motivation. Instead, they build systems and ingrain powerful habits into their daily lives. They don't debate whether they feel like acting. They simply do it, making it part of their identity. A writer writes every morning. An athlete trains daily. A savvy investor continuously educates themselves. The rule is, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Examine your own habits. Do they propel you forward or hold you back? Do you prioritize rest or late-night screen time? Do you focus on solutions or complaints? Each habit is a brick. Alone, it seems small, but together, they construct the edifice of your life. Every action is a vote for the person you wish to become. Vote for your future self through your daily habits. They might seem mundane now, but consistent, boring habits build truly exciting lives. Consistency beats intensity. In our fast-paced world, we crave instant results, getting fit in a week, becoming rich in a month, mastering English in a few lessons. This desire often leads us to intensity. We go all in for a short burst. We wake up extremely early, study for hours on end, and exercise intensely. Intensity feels dynamic and powerful, as if we're making huge strides. However, it's rarely sustainable. After a few days, exhaustion sets in, life intervenes, and we stop, often followed by guilt and postponement. Intensity burns brightly, but burns out quickly. Consistency, on the other hand, is less glamorous, but far more effective. It means doing a small thing every single day, regardless of how you feel. It's reading one page when you're busy, doing 10 push-ups when you're tired, or practicing English for 15 minutes daily. Initially, it may seem insignificant, but over time, it builds unstoppable momentum and profound, lasting change. Picture water dripping consistently onto a rock. One drop does nothing, but continuous dripping can reshape the stone. Real achievers don't chase rapid, dramatic results. They focus on daily progress. They show up and do the work, especially when it's monotonous and no one is watching. If you've ever started strong only to quit soon after, remember, you don't need to be extreme, just consistent. Want to improve your English? Study for 15 minutes daily. Aim for better fitness? Move your body every day, even if it's just a walk. Progress happens little by little, day by day, not all at once. Winners prepare while others relax. A fundamental distinction between those who dream of success and those who achieve it is preparation. Winners don't merely hope for the best, they actively prepare for it. While most people are relaxing, watching television, or scrolling through social media, real achievers are working ahead. They are planning, learning, refining skills, and sharpening their minds. This discipline separates the best from the rest. Consider weekends. Many use them to escape and disconnect entirely. Winners, however, use this time to reflect on the past week, plan the upcoming one, and recharge purposefully. The same applies to mornings. While many snooze repeatedly and start their days rushed and unfocused, winners wake up early to read, journal, exercise, or review their goals, beginning with clear intention. Preparation isn't always exciting, but it's immensely powerful. Success occurs when preparation meets opportunity. If you're unprepared when chance appears, you'll miss it. But if you've done the work, you can seize it and transform your life. Look at Elon Musk. While others doubted electric cars or private space travel, He was building Tesla and SpaceX, often working through the night. He created the conditions for his success. Now, evaluate your free time. Do you use it to prepare or to escape? Even 30 focused minutes daily reading, learning a skill, or planning can dramatically alter your trajectory. One day, people may call your success luck, but you'll know it was the result of diligent preparation. Start now. Winners don't wait. They work, and when their moment arrives, they are ready. Discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation is potent but unreliable. When it's present, you feel energized and capable of anything. But when it fades, when you're tired, bored, or stressed, it often vanishes, and with it, your drive. Relying solely on motivation is a shaky strategy for long-term achievement. This is where discipline proves paramount. Discipline is the ability to do what you must, whether you feel like it or not. It's waking up early when you crave more sleep, going for a run when your body resists, or studying when your mind seeks entertainment. Discipline isn't about excitement. It's about commitment and keeping promises to yourself, especially on difficult days. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Initially, it's challenging and your mind will rebel. But each time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your resolve and become someone who follows through. Successful individuals don't wait for inspiration. They establish non-negotiable routines. An athlete trains regardless of fatigue, a writer writes without waiting for a muse, and a dedicated learner studies even when it's tough. To build this, start small. Choose one activity, like 15 minutes of daily English study, and commit to it at the same time every day. Don't negotiate. Just do it. Eventually, it becomes automatic. You don't need to be perfect, just persistent. Stop waiting to feel ready. Build discipline, and it will carry you to places motivation alone never can. Failures are lessons, not endings. The word failure intimidates many. When plans falter or we fall short, it's easy to feel disheartened and abandon our efforts, thinking we're not cut out for success. However, the truth is that failure is not a dead end. It's a detour. It's not a wall, but a stepping stone. Every person you admire has failed repeatedly. The key is they didn't quit. They viewed each failure as a lesson, each mistake as data on what not to do next. With every setback, they grew wiser, more resilient, and better prepared. Thomas Edison's pursuit of the light bulb is a classic example. He didn't fail 1,000 times. He discovered 1,000 ways that didn't work, a paradigm shift that fuels progress. Failure is an integral part of learning. Consider a baby learning to walk. They tumble constantly but never decide walking isn't for them. They get up and try again, focused on learning. As adults, we develop a fear of failure, worrying about others' opinions and appearing incompetent. This fear is what truly hinders us. To succeed, you must be willing to fail repeatedly and to rise each time, more knowledgeable and determined. Reflect on your own failures. What did they teach you? How did they contribute to your growth? The greatest risk isn't failing. It's quitting prematurely. When you quit, you halt your learning and growth. But if you persist, treating each failure as a teacher, you are inevitably progressing toward success. Every champion has a history of failures. The distinction lies in their refusal to stop. Don't fear failure. Expect it, embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Every failure brings you one step closer to your dream. Your environment shapes your outcomes. Just as a plant thrives in fertile soil with adequate water and sunlight, human potential flourishes in a supportive environment. Your surroundings, the people you interact with, the information you consume, and your physical space profoundly influence your growth, either propelling you toward greatness or pulling you down subconsciously. Look around. Who do you spend the most time with? What dominates your conversations and thoughts? If you're surrounded by individuals who complain, make excuses, and avoid responsibility, you'll likely adopt similar attitudes. That path leads to stagnation. Real achievers are vigilant about their environment. They treat it as precious, eliminating negativity, distancing themselves from drama and distractions, and instead filling their lives with positivity and inspiration. They read uplifting books, follow mentors, and associate with people who are serious about their goals. Kobe Bryant, for instance, didn't rely solely on talent. He cultivated an environment of excellence through focused training, avoiding distractions, and surrounding himself with people who pushed him to improve. You can do the same. Begin by curating what you consume. Use your phone for learning. Listen to educational podcasts, watch inspiring videos, read books that expand your mind. These inputs shape your thinking, which in turn shapes your results. Also, evaluate your social circle. Are your relationships fostering your growth or hindering it? This isn't about judgment. It's about protecting your future. Seek out communities and mentors that encourage development. Even your physical space matters. An organized, clean environment fosters clarity and energy, while a cluttered one leads to a cluttered mind. Your environment is not passive, it's active. It's either constructing your success or eroding it. Choose wisely. Shape your environment, and it will shape you. Real success takes time. We live in an era of instant gratification, fast food, instant communication, viral fame. This conditions us to expect immediate success. But genuine lasting success doesn't operate on this timescale. It's more akin to growing a tree. It requires time, patience, and consistent care. Imagine planting a seed. You water it daily, yet for weeks you see nothing. It's easy to assume nothing is happening and abandon the effort. However, beneath the surface, crucial development is occurring. The roots are spreading deep and wide, establishing a strong foundation for future growth. Eventually, a sprout emerges, and with continued care, it becomes a sturdy, towering tree. Success follows the same pattern. When you embark on a goal, learning a language, building a business, improving your health, you might not see immediate visible progress. You may feel stuck. This is the phase where your skills, knowledge, and resilience are developing underground. This period is critical. Impatience is the enemy here. Quick successes often fade quickly, while success built on a solid foundation endures. Consider the journeys of Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, or J.K. Rowling. Years of persistent work preceded their breakthroughs. They trusted the process, understanding that time was an ally. If you're working hard but not seeing results yet, don't be discouraged. Every small effort is like watering your seed. Just because you can't see the growth doesn't mean it isn't happening. You are growing stronger and nearer to your goal each day. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. It demands patience and faith in yourself. Plant your seed, nurture it with daily habits, and give it time. The mightiest trees grew slowly, and so will your success. You become what you do daily. The saying, "You are what you eat," highlights how inputs become part of your physical being. Similarly, you become what you do consistently. Your repeated actions shape your identity and your destiny. Success isn't the product of occasional grand gestures. It's the cumulative result of daily habits. If you want to be healthy, it's not achieved by one workout, but by regular exercise, nutritious eating, and sufficient rest. Neglect these, and your health declines. The same principle applies to any aspiration. To become fluent in English, the key is daily practice reading, listening, and speaking a little each day. This consistent effort allows your brain to learn and adapt progressively. Sporadic practice leads to slow improvement, but making learning a daily habit makes fluency a natural outcome. This extends to all areas. To be confident, act confidently, now stand tall, speak clearly, smile. Your daily practice builds your confidence muscle. To be productive, develop daily habits like time management and focused work. When these become ingrained, you evolve into a productive person. The crucial lesson is this: your future self is being built by your current habits. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become. If you dedicate time each day to reading, practicing, exercising, or working diligently, you are casting votes for your future success. Small daily improvements, compounded over a year, lead to remarkable transformation. It may not feel dramatic, but it's profoundly effective. That's why discipline is essential. It ensures you take those daily votes. Start now. Act like the person you aspire to be every single day. Let your habits be the foundation of your dreams. Your future self will be grateful. Create habits that build you. Imagine your habits as a mirror, reflecting and shaping who you are and who you are becoming. They can be your greatest allies in growth or your biggest obstacles. The first step toward positive change is awareness. Scrutinize your day. Where does your time truly go? What actions do you repeat automatically? Perhaps it's excessive phone use, skipping meals, or neglecting skill practice. Write these habits down. Identify which ones serve you and which ones hinder you. Seeing them on paper provides clarity and power. Don't criticize yourself. Self-awareness is the starting point for change. Remember, success isn't about perfection. It's about conscious, gradual improvement. Start with small, manageable adjustments. If you scroll mindlessly for hours, replace just 10 minutes with reading. If you avoid exercise, start with a 5-minute walk. These minor shifts are the bedrock of significant change. It's more effective to establish small, sustainable habits than to attempt overwhelming transformations that lead to burnout. Small habits create momentum. Each positive action boosts your confidence and motivates the next. High achievers aren't mystical. They've simply built themselves through deliberate habit formation, waking early, continuous learning, consistent exercise, and meticulous planning. You possess the same capacity. Create habits that construct a stronger, smarter, and happier you. Simultaneously, be mindful of detrimental habits, excessive TV, poor nutrition, negative self-talk. These are weights dragging you down. Replace them. Swap TV time for a hobby. Exchange negative thoughts for gratitude. The formula is simple: awareness, decision, and action. Know your habits, choose those that align with your aspirations, and work daily to reinforce the positive ones while reducing the negative. This is how achievers are forged. Your habits are your personal toolkit. The higher their quality, the more powerful your tools. Use them daily. Build yourself one habit at a time. You are not fixed in place. You are actively creating your desired future, habit by habit, day by day. Conclusion: success is built, not found. Success is not an enigmatic secret reserved for a fortunate minority. It isn't about sudden windfalls, chance encounters, or privileged beginnings. Rather, success is a pattern, a sequence of habits and choices reiterated daily until they become ingrained in your character. Real achievers don't await success. They construct it meticulously, step by step, with unwavering patience and discipline. Remember, success isn't something you stumble upon. It's something you build. Like a bricklayer erecting a wall, you build your success by laying one habit brick at a time. Each small decision contributes to your character, capabilities, and ultimate destiny. The power resides within you. You needn't depend on unpredictable luck. Focus on what you can control: your habits, your efforts, your mindset. Many of the world's most accomplished people started with very little, but they possessed the determination to work hard and remain consistent. They built routines that supported their visions and adhered to them through all circumstances. Let today be your starting point. No matter your current situation, you can begin building your routine. Start modestly, remain steady, and practice patience. Acknowledge that meaningful success requires time. It's a journey filled with challenges, but if you persevere, your efforts will compound. Every step forward, no matter how minor, is progress. Stay focused on your goals, monitor your habits and actions, and above all, never quit. Often, the sole difference between success and failure is the simple act of continuing when the path gets difficult. Keep building, keep rising. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Here at English Achieve, we believe in collective growth. We learn from each other, support one another's progress, and celebrate each victory. This community is your source of strength and inspiration. Whenever you feel disheartened, return here, re-engage, and remind yourself of the immense potential you hold. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread the truth that success is a habit you cultivate, not a lottery ticket you hope for. Together, we can forge futures rich with achievement, growth, and unwavering confidence. Until next time, keep building your habits, keep believing in yourself, and always remember, success is a habit,